set up the sweep, okay, is number one, I have to have a good control here. Okay? From here, I gotta be constantly rocking, tilting, and I wanna make him work to pass, okay? I wanna keep moving here. So as, let's say, I let him pass here, I keep this elbow and knee, because in order for him to get the side control, he's gotta separate this. So I want him to go around this, okay? And he'll probably end up going around it. Look, if I move this leg, he'll probably end up going around, right there. Yeah, around. Yes, right there. From here, my right hand goes to his hip, and my left leg straightens as my right foot begins to pull me right into hip there. This leg has to be straight, because this elbow form is blocking his hip. As I lift my hip and I drag him this way, you see how he goes with me? Yeah. And you're gonna still keep this tight. As you come up here, and then you let go and go for cross. Okay? Here, Lasso this, I'm making it work. Let's say I moved it through here. Look, see, he's got to go around right there. Yes, right there. I block right here. My left leg goes through here, and in here. The reason I flex this, because if this is bent, it's limp. This right here pulls his body across as I lift my hip, pull, and this frames his hip. So I lift, and I'm like dropping it to the left as this begins to happen. I just got to move this left leg out, meaning away, so that I can get here and keep it, let go, and pop. Does that make sense, guys? So I want you guys to block this triangle, elbow, knee, hip, elbow, knee, shoulder, hip. This is your triangle. Look, triangle. Elbow, knee, shoulder, hip, knee, pelvis, hand, elbow. All of this stays in a triangle. The second this happens, this is where side control is. There's no side control here. I might slowly pass my guard, slowly. So look, this is not a side control. This is not a side control. This is not a side control. For him to put me in a side control, slowly, how would you put me in a side control? I want to get. Go ahead. Yeah, good. So he has to separate slowly. Okay. So he separates the elbow from the knee, and then obviously he's going to be driving this up and the arm up and the hip down. And now look, now he's side control, right? In order for me to recover, okay, and begin to create escapes, I may have to frame here, and I begin to get the elbow and knee together. This is where you begin to create an open guard scenario and recover guard and escape the side control. He, in turn, begins to, let's say, block the hip right here, the elbow here, and you start walking around and shoving that knee through. Yes, and see again, and now recompose. He pushes that knee through, and it's a fight, and then like, oh, okay, fine. And now you got side. Okay? You guys understand? So you gotta make it a fight for that triangular space. Okay, this triangle should be yours. If they're inside this triangle, you're getting put in side control. No triangle, no mount. No triangle, no side control. There's no way he's gonna mount me from here, and there's no way that he's gonna put me into side control. Second this happens, there's side control, and then there's potential mount, okay? If I begin to recover here, back to elbow and knee, then I'm closing up that space, and then it turns into open guard. So, over here, look, I push with the right, pull with the left, and a lot of hipping, rocking, tilting. He's passing, I'm rocking, tilting. I'm controlling that. Rock, tilt. He goes, okay, good. Look, so in here, look, right here, still. He's gonna fight to get around it. Yes, right there. See how it slid through, your knee has to go past. I'm blocking his hip. My right foot lifts, and I go right hip to his right thigh. Here, and then this. You can go here, and okay. So let's set that up, and let's practice a couple times. 1, 2, 3. Make sure you have enough space, guys, because I don't want you guys sweeping somebody else.